Live from the Circus Sportsbook in downtown Las Vegas on VSiN, the sports betting network.
It is all Virginia. The Hoos dominant over Miami. Thankfully, you don't lose more when you lose bets. 80-56 is the score in that one as Virginia has pulled away from the Hurricanes. The game of the night is certainly brewing up in Kansas City. What a performance we are seeing from both sides. Unfortunately, we got an injury. Tamin Lipsey is already headed to the locker room here, Matt. That is not ideal for Iowa State. And with that, Arizona has increased their lead to 73-68. 5.5 point spread in game, and Arizona out to minus 1150 on the money line.
Well, when you see a guy limp to the locker room with a little over 3 minutes to go, it reminds me of that scene in the great movie Point Break where Johnny Utah is standing on the beach. Remember the...
Do you know who this guy is?
Huh?
No, that one? No.
When Bodie takes the surfboard out and the cops are waiting on shore and he lets him go out, it's the storm of the century. Remember in Australia? And he lets Bodie go out to catch his wave, and the cops come in and say, "You let him go, Utah, you let him go." And he said, "I didn't let him go." And the cops said, "We'll get him when he comes back in." And he said, "He's not coming back." You know what? Tamin Lipsey's not coming back. When you see a guy limp off, that was a long story, but you see a guy limp off with about 3 minutes left, he's probably not coming back.
I was thinking more like Ace Ventura goes to
I never watched
Ray
that movie.
Finkel's house, and his dad says, "Ray ain't coming home." No, not that one.
He's not coming back. I don't think Lipsey's coming back, and that's bad news if you bet the Cyclones. They're down 5. They hit a 3 to cut it to 2, and nice job by Momcilovic to hit the 3. He's 6 for 12 from 3 in this game. But then the Wildcats answered with a 3 late in the shot clock and go back up 5. So, man, it feels like it's going to take a lucky break here for the Cyclones to get inside this number of 4.5. And there was sharp money on the Iowa State side, but not looking real good here with one of the best points.
Is trying to make it another upset. It is a best bet for you. The point spread looking good. They might win this game outright. They lead 63-53 right now over Nate Oates' Alabama squad with 10:48 to go.
Well, hopefully the Rebels pull off the upset. I do think there's a lot to be said for these teams. How about that? Momcilovic, another 3. Iowa State pulls within 2 with 2:44 to go. Something to be said for these teams that play day after day, Tim, and they get familiar with the rims and the floor, the arena, the environment. They got some momentum, too, and they got confidence because they've been winning. And I think this Chris Beard team's playing with a lot of confidence right now, up 12 with 10 minutes to go.
Live number in this one, 4.5 in favor of Ole Miss.
Oh, come on. Anthony Delorso hits, back-to-back 3s by him for Arizona. Momcilovic hits one. Delorso answers with a 3, now back to a 5-point game. Boy, I tell you what, one big shot answered by another. Josh Jefferson throws one up for Iowa State, and he hits.
This game is
incredible.
incredible.
We get Arizona to miss a shot. Come on, just miss one shot.
They're not going to miss a shot on this time down, by the way. 78-74, Arizona.
Get ticked off, and I look at the live betting screen and tell you what's going to happen. Now you're doing the same thing.
Every time I do it, you bring that up. By the way, it's gone final. Virginia a winner, 84-62. Matt, if you took Miami plus 3.5, did they cover 84-62?
They did not. I did not take Miami, so that's good.
I did. That was a loser for me. Hopefully this is going to be a winner. God, those uniforms are good. UCLA being introduced right now in Chicago, Matt. And as we look at the betting market, as this game about to tip off in Chicago, the UCLA Bruins find themselves as 5.5-point underdogs. Both you and I took the Bruins plus the points. Nick Bogdanovich took the points as well. Bruce Marshall, though, going against us. We love Bruce. Good handicapper, and he likes the Spartans here in this spot. So we're going head-to-head with Bruce. But you and I both like the Bruins in our VSiN primetime game of the night.
Yeah, I do like the Bruins here. And Iowa State hits a 3. How about that? We got a 78.
Milan Momcilovic has hit 8 threes.
8 for 14. He's single-handedly trying to get the Cyclones across the finish line with no Tamin Lipsey on the floor. 1-point game with 1 minute to go in Kansas City. How about that? I do think Donovan Dent right now is playing as well as any point guard in the country. You and I were talking about that earlier. And when we got a veteran point guard who's playing at the highest level, surrounded by a bunch of talent and shooters and a well-coached team, I got to take 6 with UCLA on a neutral floor. On top of all that, you're talking about a Bruins team that took a beat down last time they played Michigan State, and they're going to show up for a fight tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully that's the case. UCLA, impressive win last night over Rutgers with Donovan Dent going for a triple-double. Also going to get tipped off in about 25 to 30 minutes, Matt. We've got Duke taking on Clemson, and Duke, a 10.5-point favorite. You and I both had the Florida State Seminoles last night as pretty decent dogs, and really never in doubt. 17.5-point dog. You think you had 18, and Florida State had a 3 to win the game. Our buddy the Bear had a chance. His 200-to-1 ticket had life.
Yeah,
and then it didn't.
Didn't matter if you had 17 or 18, but it stung if you had 200-to-1 odds on Florida State to win that tournament. Florida State missed a 3 at the buzzer, lost by 1, 80 to 79. How about that? Both games last night in the ACC tournament, the final score was 80 to 79.
By the way, Alabama, I mentioned they can make runs. They have just flipped to the favorites in this one.
As they should be, down 4. And this Crimson Tide team can knock down threes. They'll run. They can make runs. And they have cut this to 4 all of a sudden. By the way, Akron only up 6 against Kent State early in the second half. But the game coming down to the wire for us, Arizona 78, Iowa State 77. Wildcats got the ball with 1 minute to go.
Live number in Iowa State, Arizona. Arizona still a minus 395 favorite. Seems pretty high.
Are they going to score right here?
They are going to score. Okay. They're going to go up a little bit. I mean, the offensive execution in this game has been top-notch between Arizona and Iowa State. This game, as we continue to watch it, Matt, what number do you have on Iowa State? 4.5?
4.5, and that might not be enough. Look at these tough shots Arizona's hit down the stretch. That was a high degree of difficulty shot. He got a bump on a fadeaway, but he knocks down the mid-range jumper, and I believe we have a foul on